Hello everyone and welcome to another Historic video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Samwise Gamgee Call of the Death Dweller deck in Historic. So if you are sick of mono green devotion, and if you are a fan of Samwise Gamgee, you should try out this variant with the Call of the Death Dweller in this shell. What makes this card really good against mono green devotion is if you get the Orcish Bowmaster back with the Call of the Death Dweller, giving it Death Touch, every time opponent tries to play a creature with Killra up, that means they're forced to draw a card so you can just ping away every creature they play, which means they can no longer play any creatures out for the rest of the game. But other than that, we also play 3 copies of Priest of the Forgotten Gods with 2 copies of Tyvar so that the Priest of Forgotten Gods also has haste for the activate ability, and since mono green devotion kind of pivoted towards having bigger creatures in their deck, playing things like Priest of Forgotten Gods has become a lot better than what it was before. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some historic best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on her. I think opponent is playing a Gates deck, I believe. It's not. What is this? I don't even know. Yeah, what are they playing? No, my secret sauce. Okay. That is a 5-3 they have to deal with. Oh, it's a blink deck. I got so majorly punished. Let's play it like this. If they want to block, they can block. I decided not to attack with the Delighted Halfling because I wanted to make them think that I drew like a Collected Company or something. I missed out on 2 food triggers, that's my bad. I'll just play another Juggernaut Peddler. I mean, not Juggernaut Peddler, Juggernauts. I feel like they need to block or something here. 2 Juggernauts, right? Like... Oh, look at this here. Oh, man. They really want to keep that Bowmaster. Okay, for real though? I'm already liking the Call of Death Dweller. Yeah, I'm actually already liking it. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Just attack full. How long can this go on? Diviner Fates. Okay, so we're dealing against a Blink deck, which is actually gonna be pretty good against our deck, right? Unironically. I'm actually not sure how I should sideboard. Indestructible doesn't do anything. The thing is, if I bring 4 copies of Fatal Push, I have to go below the threshold of 28 creatures, so I have to actually be careful of that. I think you're supposed to take out the Tyvars because they have Juggernaut Peddlers that exile. They have Skyclave Apparition that exiles, right? Is it this sound? It is, actually. Hopefully we draw black mana. Uh-oh. Black mana, please! We play 13 copies of Black Source. Really shouldn't struggle with the black mana. Nice. So we need Orcish Bowmaster to die. Right? It has to be in the graveyard. Do we actually care? Yeah, let's put it in the graveyard. Because they have too many exile effects, like even this one. Even this one exiles. Okay, let's collect the company. They have to get rid of the Call of the Death Dweller. Extraction Specialist. Priest. I mean, because of Yorion, it's just going to die anyways. Another land. So the card that we have to get rid of is Obscura Polymorphous, right? Okay, so I really don't care about anything here except the Polymorphous, I think. We need a Samwise Gamgee. Let's go! Samwise Gamgee! Okay. Rep. Ghostwriter. Temporary lockdown. I think it's time to go to the next game, right? I think so. We're just too far away from comboing. We're way too far off. Okay, let's go. Fatal push? Go Delighted Halfling first. That's actually really annoying, isn't it? Funny thing is, we both have a double Fatal Push. Well, we're looking for a land here. Two bad players not being able to get a land drop. Nice. So another land and we're good to go. Opponent became like a control player. So they have another Orcish Master, right? Or it could be like a Fatal Push too. Oh, come on. I can get a Samwise Gamgee back with the Call of the Death Dweller. Maybe that's the play. Because the Fragment of Reality doesn't shuffle. Right? We'll put the Death Touch counter on the Delighted Halfling so that they can't attack. Yeah, opponent became a control deck. Kinda crazy. Okay, let's pass. Blood Artist. Short. Wolf Shredder and we win. We won. I'm actually really liking the Call of the Death Dweller here. Huh. Like, we're only playing 2 copies too? But it's actually saved me so much, and this is like a really difficult matchup. They're playing so many exile spells, like last game and the game before. Mono green. So this was actually the matchup that I was looking for. To see if this actually feels a lot better with Call of the Death Dweller. Temple Garden. Kind of a surprise.
Sun in the sky, brine on my skin. Great, I love to make a splash.
I am Khan. True goodness can
What do they
never
grab? Portable hole?
be stopped.
Is that why they're playing it?
I will be better prepared next time.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Hmm. We need a Call of the Death Dweller. Again. We're too far off from comboing.
Let's get moving.
Another Storm the Festival. Holocronos. I'm gonna collect the company to see if I can find another Orcish Bowmaster, maybe. I think we actually need to go for Woe Strider plus Cauldron Familiar. Because I need to see if I can get to combo next turn. Right? Come on, deck. Let's see it. I want to see a Samwise Gamgee next turn. I want to see a Samwise Gamgee next turn. Another Bowmaster. Let's see it. Double Samwise Gamgee. That actually does it. Nice. So there's no way, like, even if they have, like, I don't know, some kind of, like... What could they even have? What could they possibly have? Right? I'm gonna bring some Agatha Soul Cauldron. And a Pithing Needle. Actually, I'm not even sure about Agatha Soul Cauldron. I'll bring Viconia. This is the hard part. We gotta get rid of creatures. I think it's actually Court of Calling because we can't go down below 28. So we'll cut one creature here. I guess Blood Artist is worse than Ellis and Zulaport, right? Because if they play the One Ring, this says each opponent. This says each opponent, but this one says target opponent, so we'll try this. I actually want to have 4 copies of Thoughtseizes in the sideboard. I think I want to kind of change that. This is really good. If there was an Orcish Bowmaster here, but considering that we have to mulligan, I kind of just want to play Pithing Needle and call Kiora. Like, sure, it doesn't prevent them from drawing a card, but I feel like it's still good. Karn?
Until you have leave this, stand down.
That's not good. We had a really slow start, and they got a Karn off. Let's just get rid of... Since we're so far away from comboing, I think I'm just going to do this. Wow, they got rid of that instead. And they also got rid of their Karn, which is good. Okay, so they have a Kiora in their hand. And they really wanted to get rid of the Priestess Forgotten Gods, so let's play that instead of the Wolf Strider. So a couple of things I can do. I can Viconia. Sacrifice, sacrifice. I'll have 1, 2, 3. No. Let's just play Wolf Strider. Who am I gonna kid? I mean, Priest has been pretty amazing. Like, if you're struggling with mono green, try playing a priest deck. So I actually have a Yawgmoth priest deck with the Soul Cauldron. So that like you can exile the priest and then give a creature priest's ability. So I have that, and this one also works too. And this one also has Orcish Bowmaster with the Death Dweller, right? So that's actually pretty sick. A Yorion deck. A lot of Yorion decks. Like, what's going on? Like, today I already faced another Yorion deck. This is my second one. And then yesterday I faced 3 Yorion deck as well. Like, what's going on? Like, I haven't seen a single Yorion deck. And maybe like outside of Gates, right? Outside of Gates. Even the Gates version that plays Yorion is a bit new. So they're playing Gates. Wow, Pitting Needle main deck. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit tough. That is going to be a bit tough, I gotta say. I should have attacked first. Yeah, I should have attacked first. I think opponent's dead. So many Yorion decks. So you want an Elven Chorus and a Pitting Needle this game. Actually, not Pitting Needle, Thoughtseizes. Tyvar is gonna be good. Elven Chorus is gonna be good. I think I'm gonna go down on a copy of 2 copies of Collect the Company. I'm actually gonna go like this actually. Call of the Death Dweller could come in clutch. It could come in clutch. But I feel like in this matchup, they're not gonna be... Their only creature is Primeval Titan, so I guess we don't really care about Orcish Bowmaster pings with the Death Dweller. Let's do Blood Artist. This hand is not cool. Well, well, well. Looks like we're in a bit of a pickle here. I need to change the land base. Like, I should never not have a black source. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. The opponent's stuck on lands.
Impressed? Good. friend.
Hmm. Sacrifice these. Play the Thoughtseize. Farewell. Double navigation orb. Ooh, that's not good. Double navigation orb. Oh. Not very cool opponent.
Take my hand.
And maybe we can just drain them. Yeah.
I believe in you.
Yeah, maybe I can drain them. More lands.
It's not a victory.
That is actually insane. Yeah, that is actually insane. They're not gonna draw with their cards anyway, so let's just do this. I think I want to save my Thoughtseize. I want to save my Thoughtseize for when they use their these things, because they're gonna tap out here, right? The Pitting Needle, 2 games in a row is kind of annoying. Okay, so let's fire this off. Okay, that's absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. So let me see here. So I mean, Wolf Strider is shut down because of the Pitting Needle, you know? Yeah, maybe I don't care about Woe Shredders anymore then. I mean, it does a lot of damage though. I think I messed up. I should have actually played Woe Shredder and then...
You've got this.
Let's just pass here. They have a lot of mana. So this could go south very fast. Did they just draw a Primeval Titan? Okay, they just drew a Primeval Titan. Let's see what they get. Only has 3 mana. Okay, so let's just do this. Very nice. Okay, so the mana base is atrocious. Like, it's so bad that I want to cry. But this card is very nice. I'll give it that. This card is very nice. So there's some good stuff here. I think the sideboard option with the Elven Chorus is actually pretty sick. Tyvar is also pretty sick. Priest of Forgotten Gods, the only really bad matchup with the Priest of Forgotten Gods is really just Yakamot decks. It has been pretty good. So yeah. Alright, so we played 5 games and then we got 4 and 1 into Diamond here. We only played against 1 mono green, which was a bit unfortunate, but so we couldn't really test out the Call of the Death Dweller too much, but we did, however, play against a couple of decks where the Call of Death Dweller actually mattered quite a lot. And this combination, Orcish Bowmaster plus Call of Death Dweller, is quite amazing. So that was really good. The downside of this deck is the mana base. The mana base is absolutely hideous. I actually dislike the deck, not because of the card quality, but actually because of the mana base. So the reason why I actually really dislike the mana base is actually because we're playing Court of Calling. So the reason why Yagamot decks work with Court of Calling, their mana base has a lot of green because they can play Golgari, right? But because we're splashing that extra color for white instead of a Golgari color for Samwise Gamgee, Ellis, things like that, which makes the mana base atrocious. And that is really bad. Sometimes I need white and I can't get it. Sometimes I need black. I don't have enough black sources. And I don't really know how to fix that other than just play 4 copies of Mana Confluence. Really just playing Mana Confluence just so that we can run something like this is in itself kind of bad as well. So you could do that and then still play Court of Calling, or you could just take out the Court of Calling. I actually think you just take out the Court of Calling and then play Elven Chorus. Like, this card is unbelievable. It has amazing synergy with Tyvar. Tyvar has amazing synergy with Elven Chorus. It has amazing synergy with Priest of the Forgotten Gods. And nice synergy with the Delighted Halfling. Although we don't play that many legendaries, to be fair. I think you still play 2 copies of Mana Confluence. 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. 14 black sources. 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 white sources. So that's actually kind of the differences between the Samwise Gamgee deck and the Yagamoth deck. But one thing I will say that I like about this deck compared to the Yagamoth deck is that, so Yagamoth deck, in my opinion, has a pretty difficult time versus a mono green. And mono green is everywhere at the moment. This deck, on the other hand, is playing Priest of Forgotten Gods, which is good against big creatures. Orcish Bowmaster, which is also good against big creatures, paired up with the Call of the Death Dweller. You also have the combo potential to worry about, right, against this deck. I generally feel that this deck does really well against the mono green. So if you have troubles versus mono green, try this deck out. I think it's pretty good. But one deck that this deck can't beat is unfortunately Yagamoth. Well, unfortunately Yagamoth, but at the same time, fortunately Yagamoth, because Yagamoth isn't actually popular, because it's a pretty difficult deck to pilot, and because of that, it's not that popular. Let me just add a copy of Pile On into the sideboard. Oh yeah, because we cut the Convoke card, Court of Calling, we can now play Giganta as well. So if you're a fan of Samwise Gamgee decks, I definitely recommend you trying out the Call of Death Dweller. I think it feels pretty nice because like there's so many mono greens at the moment, and this does work very well against them. If you get the Orcish Bowmaster out once with the Call of the Death Dweller, it's just over, right? Because if they have a Kiora, then they can't play any creatures. Because if they play a creature, Orcish Bowmaster is gonna ping their creatures. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.